Hi everyone. I wanted to make a quick video about a missing 16-year-old girl from the Truckee, California area up in Northern California. Her name is Kiely Rodni, and she went missing on Saturday at about 12:30 in the morning was the last time anyone heard from her. And a lot of young people, young adults, and late teens were at this big, huge party. I guess from what I'm understanding, initially it wasn't supposed to be this huge, but more and more people heard about it and showed up, which is pretty much how parties happen even back in my day. We had a party for like 20 people and it got crashed. So I can see that happening very easily. One of her friends was at this party, and her friend's name is Samantha. And they met up at the party. I think Samantha got there about 9, Kylie got there about 10, and they met up and they would talk to other people, do things, say hi, yada, yada. At about 12:36 a.m. was the last time Samantha, her 18-year-old friend, Samantha Smith, spoke with her. And what we're understanding is that was the last phone call, but no one knows for absolute sure. That hasn't been released. But she said that in the final phone call, she said they both said, "I love you," and drive home safe. Kylie's vehicle is a 2013 Honda CR-V that is also missing, and it is silver. And the police department could not confirm that Samantha was the last phone call to Kylie, but shortly after that, Kylie's phone was turned off. Samantha said the party just got bigger than it was supposed to be. It was supposed to just be people from the community, but then college kids started showing up from the Bay Area, and it just got to be a really huge party. Samantha and Kylie, according to Samantha, went to Kylie's car at about 11 p.m. to charge their phone. And Kylie was going to give Samantha a ride home, but Samantha, and let me quote this, Samantha changed her mind when she saw that Kylie was clearly intoxicated. And they've also said that right now they believe it's an abduction because according to the state that Kylie was in, she wouldn't have been able to drive very far without crashing the car. They said goodbye to each other about 12:25, but then Kylie did wind up calling Samantha while she was driving home with a friend. So I'm assuming this means that Samantha was driving home with another friend and Kylie called her at about 12:35. And Kylie was supposed to meet some other friends on Saturday morning to go for a hike, and she never showed up. The police have launched searches in the air and on the ground, and so far right now, as we speak, it's Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. She has not been found.
The Placer County Sheriff's Office is asking for people to be on the lookout for a missing teen. Take a look at your screen. This is 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. The Sheriff's Office says she was last seen at 12:30 a.m. on Saturday at the Prosser family campground in Truckee at a party with more than 100 people. Her vehicle, a silver Honda CR-V, is also missing, and her phone has been out of service. If you see her, call the Placer County Sheriff's Office or the number on your screen, 530-886-5375.
Kylie is 5'7", about 115 pounds, so she's tall and thin. She has several piercings and jewelry, including a nose ring. She was last known to be wearing a Dickies pair of pants and a black tank top. Her friend says she enjoys singing and meeting new people. And she also loves the outdoors, and she's very adventurous and loves to do things that are adventurous. And she also loves to go on road trips, according to her friend.
We just want her home. We're so scared, and we miss her so much, and we love her so much. And Kylie, we love you. And if you see this, please just come home. I want nothing more than to hug you. And if anybody else out there, if you know where she is, if you know anything about where she might be, if you have any ideas or thoughts, please come forward and share them. And And we're not looking to like bust anybody else or get anybody in trouble. We just want to see our daughter home.
And they're sending out little search parties of people that are gathering and looking for parts of her car or her car. And this all comes from her friend Samantha. The Placer County Sheriff's Department did confirm that this is being regarded as an abduction case. And they are pleading with teenagers who attended this party to please come forward and talk about what they saw or what they might know. There's a $50,000 reward offered for leads, and Friends of Kylie have started a GoFundMe account. And basically, the law enforcement says, we're not interested in investigating teenage drinking. We want to find this girl. If anyone has information, they are asked to contact Detective Stephanie Freiberg at 530-392-5609, or you can call the anonymous tip line at 530-581-6320. It appears that World News Tonight with David Muir did a little segment on her, so the word is getting out. And there was a $100,000 donation from the Gabby Petito Foundation. There's a tip line set up for information leading to 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. The Placer County Sheriff's Office has set up a tip line for anyone who may have any information on Kiely Rodni, the teen who went missing early Saturday morning near the Prosser family campground. Anyone with information can call 530-581-6320, option 7, and you can remain anonymous. We need your help in locating missing 16-year-old Kiely Rodni, who was last seen near the Prosser family campground in Truckee. Kylie was at a party of more than 100 juveniles and young adults, and she was last seen at the party on August 6, 2022 at approximately 12:30 a.m. Kylie's vehicle is also missing from the party. It is a silver 2013 Honda CR-V with California license plate 8YUR127. Kylie's phone has been out of service since the party. Kylie is described as a Caucasian female, 5'7", 115 pounds, with blonde hair and hazel eyes. She was last seen wearing green Dickies pants, a black tank top, and numerous piercings and jewelry, including a nose ring. So this is Prosser Lake Reservation boat launch area. Truckee is right here, lakes, but this looks like the campground area would have been more this way, because here it says Highway 80. So somewhere in here, there's Boca Rest Campground, Boca Spring Campgrounds in there. So they are searching the area with a helicopter as we speak today in the daylight, and so far she is still missing. There are people that have posted on some of these groups saying that there's a missing guardrail and the roads are very windy and dark. She could have easily went off the road and down into an embankment. It would have been really difficult to actually see her if that's the case. You know, her phone dying, for me, phones die, especially with kids that are out. My kids' phones die all the time because they don't have a charger with them when they're in a campground or a party or out and about somewhere at the beach. So doesn't necessarily mean anything, but they are treating this as an abduction. And it looks like there is also a Facebook group that has been formed with over 2,000 people. At this group by True Crime Misfits, Kiely Rodni missing from Truckee, California. There is actually a $50,000 reward, it looks like. Hello, DWC family. We are reaching out because a close family friend of ours went missing from a party in Prosser last night. She will be 17 years old in less than a month. Her name is Kiely Rodni, and we are so worried about her. She was last seen around 1:30 a.m. CHP helicopter, Placer County Sheriff, and Search and Rescue are looking. If any teens know anything, please call Rick Roll at 530-305-9739. Total amnesty. You will not get in trouble for reporting any information. Thank you so much. And they have a Gmail address of findkylie@gmail.com. This is a picture of her car. And there was a update at 8 today at 8:15 a.m. Meet up at Truckee New Rec Center from 10 to 11 a.m. Sadly, no leads in the search for Kylie. Photo of update and comments. All updates will be added to this post for ease of reference. Please use the hashtag find Kylie so we can make our posts easy to find and have a higher chance of the posts hitting the social algorithms if we're using it, if that makes sense. Treating disappearance of Kylie as an abduction. And here's a news report.
And we start tonight with breaking news out of Placer County. Placer County deputies posted this just hours ago. They're searching for 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. She was last seen at a party near the Prosser family campground in Truckee. Deputies have set up a tip line and are now calling this an abduction. They posted a message tonight from her mother.
Come home. I want nothing more than to hug you. And if anybody else out there, if you know where she is, if you know anything about where she might be, if you have any ideas or thoughts, please come forward and share them.
Also missing Kylie's car, a silver 2013 Honda CR-V, California license plate 8YUR127. Her phone has been out of service since the party.
Police believe Kylie was abducted because her car has not been found and her phone is out of service. This is her. 16 has not been seen since 12:30 a.m. on Saturday. She was seen at end of high school party at the Prosser family campground in Truckee in her Honda CR-V. Police believe she was abducted. Again, it says, here's her mother. And apparently her parents own this small hotel, the Lost Trail Lodge, 12 miles from where she was found, it says, but I'm sure that is a mistake because she has not been found. It's unclear if anyone was staying in the lodge on Friday when she vanished. There's a picture of her car. Prosser family campground in Truckee, California. She was one of 800 kids at the party Friday night. Prosser family campground. That in Prosser family campground. So it's right there. It looks like it's down there in the middle of that, surrounded by a huge waterway. Yeah, Adventures with Purpose may be the perfect people, which is scary because that means she'd be in the water. But this is the campground. She may have just gotten lost. Went off the edge of something. I don't know if these kids drink these days, but I would not be surprised if there was any kind of substances there. And maybe she just took off in her car to go home. Maybe she wasn't drinking. It was dark at 12:30 in the morning, clearly very dark out here. That makes me crazy to drive in the dark forest areas, and I'm old. But I also wear glasses. So I used to have better eyes. Pretty interesting and really scary. And hopefully she's safe. Hopefully she just broke down somewhere around here and she's waiting by her car. 2 days, long time, but 2 days for a young, healthy girl. It can happen. And then, of course, they said that the 80 runs through there, which I believe, if I'm right, the Naomi case, they were concerned about the 80 as one of the big thoroughways where people sex traffic and all that kind of stuff, which is scary. We don't even want to go there. All right. Updated 8/8/2022 at 3 p.m. There's a download to a flyer. There's a GoFundMe, a search party report, and report anonymous tips. Also on here, there is some pictures of Kylie, hashtag find Kylie, and meeting. They had a meeting tonight at Truckee Rec Center at 7 p.m. Anonymous tip line, which is 530-581-6320, option 7. And also you can contact the Placer County Sheriff at 530-886-5375. You can email find Kylie at gmail.com. There's a $50,000 reward for information that leads to her being found. Her car has not been found. 2013 Honda Civic CRV. Information on here on how to reach out to help with this investigation. And it does say here, Kiely Rodni was last seen at a party in Truckee, Prosser, California on August 6th, 2022, between 12:30 and 1 a.m. Family and authorities are requesting any information regarding her whereabouts. She's 16 years old, blonde hair, hazel eyes, 5'7", 118 pounds, she has piercings, tattoo on ribs with the number 17. Now it is classified as an abduction. FBI is involved. Amber Alert is only regional. Share everywhere, please. Search and Rescue conducted a search of the area of the party Saturday, August 6th, 2022. Police in California and Nevada are involved. Attendees at the party were from all over Tahoe, Truckee, Reno, Sparks, Auburn. If you are a parent of a child that attended this party or attended yourself, please look at yours or your child's photos, videos, social media for any background images of Kylie to piece together a usable timeline who she may have been with, when she may have left. Again, anonymous tip line 530-581-6320. If you have access to cameras that could have footage from the night of August 5th through 6th, 2022 in the Tahoe, Truckee, Reno traffic corridor or surrounding neighborhoods, areas, please check the footage for any leads. There's a community search effort. It's being coordinated at the Truckee Rec Center. Any community members can arrive here at any time to help search or share information with us. If you come to help, please wear a white T-shirt to be recognized. Please prepare to stay safe while out searching. Don't get lost and create a search and rescue effort. If you see something and are out of range, back up and get into service and call the above numbers. We could use mobile hotspots, pens, paper, clipboards, phone chargers, and mobile batteries. More flyers you can download on the website. Tools to post flyers, hammers, staplers, and tape. So if anyone knows any information leading to finding Kylie, please come forward. And I wanted to just throw this video out there because I feel like our YouTube channels need to be used for these type of platforms. Get the word out. What happened with Gabby Petito? It helped tremendously. We don't know if she would have been found by now. And Brian Laundrie and his family maybe would just be living the high life out camping themselves. So thank you for watching Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn. I wanted to throw this out there. We'll keep updated on this case. Prayers to Kylie's family. And let's hope that we finally get a happy ending on one of these cases that we began following. Thank you again. Stay safe. Stay well.